Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the GCVs and the Galactic family and Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. Look, the graveyard is the richest place in the world. Don't let it rob you of your God-given talents and gifts. Let's get right into it. Throughout my travels today, I saw a graveyard, and I looked, and I know I'm not the first person to come to that conclusion or make this statement, just like a couple of other things, that I speak about. But I just got to thinking, because that's a real deep and profound statement. Don't let the graveyard rob you of your riches or your gifts and talents, all right? Your gifts and talents, before you even start making money off of it, before you even start to profit off of it, those are your riches, internal riches, things that make you rich internally. Your gifts, your talents, they'll help you reach your goals, and they'll help you create it. They'll help you live your dream in life. So why would you, all right, all that talent and all those gifts, why would you let the graveyard take it? You won't let the undertaker take your gift? You won't let the undertaker take your talent? Don't do it. There's so much in you that you have to offer to the world. All right, the world is waiting on you. They're not waiting on him, her, them, Bob, Bill, Jenny, Tom, Camara, and no, they waiting on you. All right, they want you. They want you. All right, they want what you have to offer. All right, they want to see what you have to offer, and you should offer it up to the world. God gave it to you for you to share it with the world. Don't be selfish. Don't be stingy. All right? Don't be selfish and don't be stingy. God gave you that to share it. He gave it to you to spread joy, spread happiness throughout the land. All right? You are the salt of the earth. All right? You're here to sprinkle your little flavor, all right, on the globe. All right? You are here to sauce it up. All right? Sauce Walker, if you know who that is. All right? If you don't, that's cool. One of my favorite artists, Sauce Walker has a picture. I mean, I don't condone, but everybody's got their thing. It is what it is. He got a cup of lean pouring on the planet. And that just represents the sauce. That represents his energy. That represents what he is bringing to the table. And people, and he's pouring it on the planet, basically saying that he's sharing what he has with the world. All right, he's putting his sauce, his swag, his style, his gifts, his talents. He's pouring it all over the globe. He's taking over. All right, and in his reality, he sees himself being able to take over and take control of his world. All right, and that's how everybody should be seeing it. You should be able to see yourself with your gifts and your talents being able to take over. All right, in your own way, in your own space, in your own lane. So you won't let the graveyard rob you of that? I know you're not. But just for the sake of this video, think about that. We only get one life to live. We only get one life to live, and you never know when you're going to go. So you might as well live your life to the fullest. You might as well live it up every single day and do the best that you can, live the best that you can, enjoy your life the best that you can, no matter what. All right, don't let anything or anyone come in between you and your happiness. All right, don't let anybody rob you of how you feel. Don't let the graveyard rob you of your gifts. You only get one life, and you gotta live it to the fullest. You gotta use those gifts and those talents every day. All right, you gotta believe in yourself every day, because sooner or later, God, we all came here, and we all gonna leave here. Just being honest. We all came here. Everybody's got their time to check out. So why not live your dream? Why not go after what you want in life? Because you only get one. We're only here for a certain amount of time. All right? And when it's time to go, it's gonna feel like you was only here for like this. Remember when you was just a kid, and where you're at now. When you are, you know, almost time to go, it's gonna feel just like that too. You're gonna be like, wow, look at life. Wow, all my experiences, all the things I went through, all the things I did. I finally made it to the end. I could have did so much more. I could have been so much better. I could have been so much greater. Not to say you're not great, not to say you're not better, but you get where I'm taking this. Why would you just willingly just give up on something because you're not getting the result you want? Or it may not be happening fast enough, or it may not happen when you want it. The graveyard is one of the richest places on the planet, in the world. There's plenty of people out there who didn't take heed to similar messages like this one, and they let time pass them by because they thought they had all the time in the world. Oh, I'll get to that. I'll do that later. They kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and bam, they never did it. They never got to it. They weren't hungry enough. They didn't want it bad enough. How are you going to be living life and see everybody else being successful and living their dream, and you don't want it bad enough? You gotta want it bad enough. You gotta want it to the point to where you're not gonna do anything else besides that when you have free time. You gotta make time for family and friends. I understand all that, but you don't give them all your time. You're not around family and friends all the time. If you are, you need to break up some of that time and save some of that time for yourself and what you want to do with your life. You may be well off. You may have a life that you want, but is it really the life that you want just because you have a life that you want? Are you able to do the things that you want? Are you the person that you want to be? Are you out here doing the things that you want to do? If you're not, you can. And you don't have to let the grave take those things away from you. You don't have to let the graveyard rob you of your experience of living the best life ever. If you're alive, if you're here, if you're breathing, you have an opportunity to work on yourself to where you could create the most magnificent, the most coolest, most awesomest, most best life ever. You watching this video, you got the power to do that. You got the creativity to do that. You got the sauce to do that. You got the style to do that. All right. You got the mind to do that. You got the brain to do that. The spirit to do that. The body to do that. You can do it. Whatever is stopping you, you got to clear that out the way. That's a mental block. You got to move that mental block out the way mentally. And then you start to work on things physically. Whatever reason why you think you can't do something, that's up here. If you don't think you can do it, you have to figure out the reason why. You got to go deep within yourself and find out what's stopping you. Ask yourself right now, what's stopping me from having the best life ever? What's stopping me from being what I want to be? What's stopping me? When you dig deep enough and you find out, you're going to find out that nothing is stopping you except you. Only yourself. Only your own negative thinking. So why think negative? It's not cool to think negative. People may clown you for being positive. People may make fun of you for being the person that you want to be. But when you get to that level of success, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to care. It's certain stages of life you have to go through when you want certain things in life, and you want to have a certain lifestyle. It's certain things you have to go through. You got to go through the pain of people may support you, people may not. People may turn on you, people may not. People may have negative things to say about you, people may not. That's just the way it goes. That's the way love goes. That's the way it goes, y'all. You got to love yourself enough to say, you know what, man, Shit, to heck with them. I don't care what they say. I'm going after mine. And I'm going to turn this mind into a mastermind. I'm going to master this craft. I'm going to master this skill. I'm going to learn some things along the way. So that way, I could create what I want. I could be what I want. Because the graveyard is one of the richest places in the world where people didn't do that and they felt that they weren't good enough. If you feel that you aren't good enough, that's something within inside of you that you can change. If you feel you're not good enough, you can feel that you are good enough. You have to find out why you don't feel you're worthy of what you want. You have to find out why you don't feel you're good enough to be and have the things that you want. Why don't you feel good enough? Ask yourself. If you don't, if you do, more power to you. If you don't, ask yourself why. Ask yourself why you don't feel like you're deserving of the things that you want. Maybe it was some early programming. Maybe people who you know have tried things, weren't successful. Maybe you have a fear of success. But anything that you think about you becoming successful or anything that you feel about you becoming successful is subject to change. All you have to do is work on this. You have to change something up here, and that's going to change how you feel. That's going to remove that fear out of the way. Fear could possibly be a mental block. Maybe you're afraid that if you get all that money, you're not going to know what to do with it. Maybe that's what's holding you back. Maybe you think it's a sin to be wealthy or a sin to be rich, and it's not. All you have to do is tell yourself things like, I think about money correctly. I use money correctly. There's certain things that you could say to eliminate certain negative feelings to get yourself back on track so you could get in alignment with the things that you want. All your desires are waiting there for you. All the things that you want to experience, God put you here to experience them, and he wants to experience them through you. God wants to drive that car. I'm telling you right now, that fancy, expensive car that you might think is too good for you, I pray that you don't. God wants to experience driving that car through you. That nice house that you've been looking at in those magazines or across the street or on TV and you thought about for a split second, wow, I'd love to live in that house. Wow, I could see me and my family, my kids, I could see them all running around in there. I could see them all playing in that big, huge backyard, swimming in the in-ground pool, playing basketball on the basketball court, tennis on the tennis court. I could see us in the basement enjoying a family movie night with the bowling alley down there too. All right. Pool table, arcade, snacks. We got the whole movie set up. We don't even have to go to the movies if we don't want to. Got the whole movie set up. Popcorn, snacks, fruit juice, no soda. Put some carbonation in it if you want. Natural soda. All right. Still have the experience. Nice, plush, comfortable couches. All of us all snugged up. All snug in a rug down there, enjoying ourselves, enjoying our family, enjoying our big old basement. About the size of 5 basements because you deserve it and you're worth it. That's what your gift can do for you. That's what God wants to experience through you. That's what your talent can do for you. You don't have to be corrupt. You don't have to sell your soul. You don't have to do some other things that rhyme with that. That's not for you. Those are people who take shortcuts. Unfortunately, it's sad that people chose to do that, but that's not you. It doesn't have to be you. Eliminate that idea about success. They want to put a fear in you. You got to do this. Don't go that route. You don't have to go that route. When you believe in yourself and you work on yourself, it takes a little longer, but you can get there. Don't let the graveyard rob you of what's special about you. Don't let the graveyard rob you of that gift that you're too worried about how other people are going to take you and perceive you and look at you strange. Who cares if they look at you strange? Sooner or later, you're not going to feel that way. You're not going to care. Man, I don't even care about what they think anymore. Don't you want to reach that level? It's freedom in that realm of thought. It's freedom. It's freeing yourself. You will free yourself and you will feel free. You will feel freedom when you let go of what others think, when you don't care about what somebody has to say about you, because you're choosing to do something different with your life. We all got something that we were put here to do. Some people do it, others choose not to. And it's sad that they don't. Because if they did, the world would be a way better place. All right? You can choose to work on yourself and use your gift, and it could change your life. You might be in a bad situation now. You might be in some poverty now, but you work on yourself, you believe in yourself, you use your gifts. That'll be a thing of the past. Some people are still stuck in poverty right now because they chose not to be who they were put here to be. And that's a terrible shame. Some people are so afraid of what people will think of them, they'll uh, they'll stay in a lesser quality of life. Not you, not us. You want to level up. You want to rise to the top because you deserve to. There are certain places in life that you deserve to be, not just everybody else, not just Oprah, not just The Rock, not just the basketball players, the singers, the athletes. They're not the only ones that deserve a good life, to go on vacation when it's cold, to take a break from their work and go do what they want. They're not the only ones who deserve that. They're not the only ones who were put here to have success. Job 1 verse 8, you were put here for great success. All right, you will achieve great success. You will have great success. Job 1 chapter verse 8. You will have great success. You could choose to make that true, or you could choose not to. Choice is yours. It's up to you. Choose you this day whom ye will serve. Choose you this day whom ye will serve. You're going to serve God and go after what you want in life. Whether you know it or not, you're serving God when you go after what you want, because people are looking at you. They're admiring you. They're seeing what you did with your life, and they're saying, wow, I could do something special. I could do something unique. I could do something great with my life and create a magnificent dream reality that I could only imagine. Your imagination is real. People just don't use it. Pineal gland all closed and crusted up and shut down. They haven't dreamt a dream and since they was in their early teens. And that's sad, y'all. People allow life to get them down, and they accept everybody else's negative belief and behavior and mindsets just because they don't want to be an oddball out. You better be the oddball out. And that the oddball out that you are is going to be the one that strikes and hits the lottery in your own special way. You better be the oddball out, because you were put here for greater. You weren't just put here to work, die. It's not what you was put here for. You was put here to work, and create what you want and have the lifestyle that you want. That's why you were put here. Don't let the grave rob you of living your best life. You gonna let a plot in the ground and a tombstone and other people's opinions stop you from having the life that you could only dream of. That's a shame. That is a shame. You better not do that. I'm counting on you. The world is counting on you. God is counting on you. Your ancestors are counting on you. They want to come back and they want to come back and it be lit. They don't want to keep coming back and going through the same thing. You got to break that generational curse. You were put here to do it. As above, so below. All right, you got to make things right on this level so they could even have it better on the other level. As above, so below. There's part of you, whether you want to be successful or not, even if you have an idea of becoming successful and you don't act on it, that version of you, as above, so below, is enjoying its success. That, like, you're not going to stop the successful version of you just because you don't choose to be successful. You could either choose to be successful and manifest that successful version of yourself within yourself, or it could just stay above. It could just stay in the realm of possibilities, because that, you're not going to stop that successful version of you from becoming successful. That idea, that vision that you pictured, that dream that you have, that version of you is up there living it up. That version of you is up there driving everything it wants to drive, eating everything, eating all the places it wants to eat, having all the money it wants to have, living in any home it wants to live in. It's waiting on you. It's that version of you is trying to come down here and merge with you, because that version of you is God. All right, God wants to experience the best through you. That's why he put you here, to have the best life you could possibly have. Of course, we go through some things. All right, of course, it's not always going to be your best day every day, but you can sure work towards it. Would you rather have a rainy day with a stack of money in your bank account? All the cars that you, oh man, it's a terrible day. Let me put the top back on the convertible and go for a drive. Let me just me and God just go for a drive real quick. Would you rather do that? You know what? I'm not feeling up to it. I'm about to go spend some time with God in Tahiti. All right, I'm about to go spend some time with God on a nice vacation. Beach, nice weather, palm trees, sun shining. Listening to the waves and all that. Because that's for you. I know you. You work hard. I know you deserve it. You know you deserve that vacation. You know you deserve that vacation. You know you want to take that vacation. You know you need one. You know you need to just sit down in that chair on the beach and go, ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. That's it right there. That's it. All right. Got your little coconut smoothie drink, chilling. Got your little island breeze shirt on. Yeah. You got your little I'm rich shirt on, no button, no shirt underneath, just blowing in the breeze. Little swim trunks, or however you want to do it. Basketball shorts. Some of us, Jordan era. Some of us like the little basketball shorted out. Okay, all right. Some of y'all like to wear the little, the little what do they call them? Little thigh guy shorts. Okay. So, some people like to wear the thigh guy shorts. I ain't mad at you if you're on your vacation. Put your little thigh guy shorts on. They ain't got nothing to do with me. But you do you. All right. If I find a pair I like, I might enjoy myself. If I'm enjoying myself, I'm gonna enjoy myself how I want to enjoy myself. All right. Who knows? Somebody will if you enjoy yourself and you really are enjoying yourself, somebody will be able to enjoy you how you are enjoying yourself. Don't let the graveyard rob you of that. You're rich. You are rich. Thou art in, the Bible says it. Thou art in poverty, but thou art rich. It even threw a little code in there. Art rich. Come on now. Use your mind. Art rich. You got some gifts and talents. If you can create some art, you're rich. Whatever your artistry is, you are rich within that artistry. All you have to do is recognize that you can develop your skill and you could draw riches from that. You could turn nothing into something. Alchemist. That's alchemist right there. You take nothing, nothing, and you turn it into something. All right, that's the real genius. And you don't even have to be a genius to do that. But that's genius within itself. Taking nothing, literally nothing, something that somebody would look down on, something that somebody wouldn't recognize. The stone that the builder refused. All right, take nothing and turn it into something. I don't like that. Well, somebody's gonna like it. No, I don't care about I don't care about your opinion, because just like a toilet seat, we all got one. Everybody's got an opinion. Don't let somebody else's opinion of what you do, how you do it, the way you do it. Don't worry about them. Somebody, if you can work your talent and your gift to a point to where you like it and you're not lying to yourself, somebody may somebody may not like it, but if they try to put you down for it, they're a hater. Because I mean, you can't put something out there that's awful and then be like, hey man, nobody likes that, y'all hating on me. No, you got to take that back to the drawing board. Don't lie to yourself now. You're only playing yourself. You got to take that back to the drawing board. But if you work on it enough and you even got the slightest feeling about it that, I got something hot here. I like that. I think I got something. Even if you think you got something, other people will begin to see something in you. They will see something in what you're doing. Even if they don't like it, they'll see your vision. But I guarantee you there will be some people who will be like, that's all right. I could work with that. You have to do it. All right. Just like Nike, you have to do it. Yoda, do or do not. There is no try. Okay, I know that was terrible. Don't laugh at me. All right, y'all probably gonna be putting all types of little Yoda emojis in the comments with the smiley faces, and I ain't mad at you. Do you? But do or do not. There is no try. I heard that and I was like, I said, oh snap. I said, man, they put everything in the movies and the cartoons. Do or do not. There is no try. And he represented wisdom. A little short green dude, what he is a representation of the Twa, all right, and he was a representation of the Green Man. But that's a whole nother video, all right. We're gonna have some videos like that coming soon, all right. Some good old videos, okay. But the thing is, do or do not. There is no try. You gotta do it. You only have yourself to blame if you don't do it and if you don't pursue it. It's only going to be your fault. You're going to be the only one that's at fault. You can't put the blame on anybody. Nobody can stop you from doing what you want to do with your life. They may try to get in the way. They may try to sabotage it. They may hold you back. They may make you think that what you got is crap. But you have to believe in yourself. The more people are trying to stop you and get in the way, the greater you are. The more people are trying to put you down for what you're doing, the better it is. The better you're going to be once you really turn up on that thing and do something with it. Polish it and refine it and keep working with it until it turns to gold. Till you turn into King Midas. Everything he touched turned to gold. Keep going and keep pursuing your goal. It may not have happened yet. They may have turned you down 1,000,000,000 times. You got 1,000,000,000 dreams. They may have turned you down 1,000,000,000 times. But guess what? That 1,000,000th and one time that you didn't give up, you could have that breakthrough. Think I'm lying? Because I know I'm not. I done read up on success. I done studied up on success. I done listened to other successful stories. All right. And I suggest you do the same because there's a parallel between each successful story, and even with your own successful story, you'll even know when you're getting close, because it's certain things that start happening when you get close. Everybody almost says the same thing, minus a few little things, where they are, who they were around, what type of life they had. There's similarities between everybody's success story. So you might as well give it a go, for real. Because if you don't, you will only have yourself to blame. You're going to be mad at yourself when you're laying on that deathbed, and when the coulda, woulda, shouldas start coming at you. I could have did this. I should have did that. Man, I would have did that real well. Man, if I could have only did that. Wow, man, if I could have only done that, I would have been the best. You got time right now to be the best. You do. So use that time right now to be the best. Don't wait until death to say, "Oh man, I could have been the best." Don't do that to yourself. As mad as you are that you couldn't get that breakthrough right now, as mad as you are that you couldn't get that chance right now, as mad as you are that they turned you down right now, is no anger. It's no anger like knowing that you could have done something and you didn't do nothing with it. I mean, you going to, man, it's going to, it'll destroy a person. It will destroy a person. There's people right now at 80 and 70 and not even 70, even like there's people at like 85 and 90 that are getting their themselves up to go do something because they're still here. People that are older, or people that would consider themselves old are going out and speaking and still motivating people because they still here. They say, you know what? I'm gonna give what I got something to give. I'm not leaving here without leaving my mark. I'm not leaving here without at least giving something. Y'all seen Pootie Tang? Give a girl something. Ooh, I did it. I did it. Give a girl something. He done slid that bowl of milk across the floor and shut the door. Give a girl something. Yo, give the world something. You got to give the world something. For real. Give the world something. All right? Don't be stingy. God gave that to you to share it. Don't be stingy. Don't keep it to yourself. We want to know what you got. What you got, little mama? Show me what you got, little baby. Show us what you got. All right? Show us what you got. Don't keep it all to yourself. Because if you do and you don't use it, you're gonna be mad. You're only gonna have yourself to blame. You're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be upset. You're gonna be unfulfilled, and you're not gonna like the way you go out. All right, you could go out in a nice place. All right, you could go out in the best way that you want. But if you don't go after what you want, the man, you don't want to be in no hospital room. You want to be on vacation somewhere, enjoying yourself still, man. I'm about to go, but I'm gonna enjoy myself until it's time. Man, they told me I got this much. I don't believe it. I'm a enjoy myself past that, and then when I decide to go, I'm out. All right. When you don't go after what you want, you let them tell you when to go. When you go after what you want, you'll believe in yourself, and you'll be like, when I'm ready, I'm out. I'm not gonna let you tell me when it's my time. You ain't God. I'm gonna when it's time for me to go, I'm out. I don't believe you. You gotta be stubborn. You gotta be hard headed. All right, you gotta be hard headed. Be stubborn. Don't believe people. That's not gonna work. I'm too stubborn. You gotta be crazy enough to get what you want. If they calling you crazy, they called Albert Einstein crazy. They called all the other successful people crazy. Everybody that went after something in life or that did something in life got called crazy. They're trying to discourage you and make you quit. Being called crazy is dismissive. It's one of the worst things that you could call someone. Because at that point, you're just totally just writing them off. That means what the person says has no value. They themselves has no value. Their efforts aren't valuable. What they bring to the table isn't valuable. Them as a person is not valuable. That's a really harsh, cruel thing to say. And you know that when people really mean that, they're really evil. And that's okay. If that's what they choose to, that's how they choose to live their life. If they want to take that mindset, that attitude, they want to take that spirit to the grave, hey, we can't stop them, can we? No. We shouldn't try either, right? But what we can do is prove them wrong. What we can do is make them eat them words for breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, dinner, snack, midnight snack. Make them eat it. All right, make them eat it. So that way, instead of you, they'll feel defeated. You might even make them feel so defeated. You might even have inspired them to go do something. Wow, I told them they couldn't do it, but they did it. Let me go back and look over my goals and dreams while I'm still here and while I can do something. That Cat Williams interview, he said some real stuff. You might want to go back and study that thing with a magnifying glass, with a microscope, rather. He said, well, if you treat each day like it's your last one, he said, well, this is it. I may not get another one. I still got to go back and rewind that thing and watch that. He's schooling everybody in that interview, similar to what I like to think I'm doing on this channel. I'm not schooling y'all. I'm not telling y'all nothing y'all don't already know. Y'all already know everything I'm telling y'all. So since you already know what I'm telling you, all right, don't let life pass you by. Open that bakery. You love to bake. Open that hair salon. You do hair better than everybody else. Open that soul food restaurant. Can't nobody fry wings like you. You got grandma's recipe for the batter, damn it. You the only one with the recipe. You got the paper just folded up in your drawer, just written there. Ain't doing a damn thing with it. Shame on you. Grandma looking down on you like, she ain't did nothing with that damn recipe yet. Grandma looking down on you right now, shaking her head. Mm-mm-mm. I thought she was going to do so. I left it to her. She had the most spark of life, the most energy. She was the most vibrant out of everybody. I left it to her. She ain't even doing nothing with it. I should have gave it to so and so. He would have failed, but at least he would have tried. Maybe would have inspired one of the younger ones. I mean, sheesh. All right, can't nobody make pancakes like you. Can't nobody make potato salad like you. Can't nobody make sweet potato pie like you. Open up a pie shop. It's not too it's not we're not too deep in the future for you to sell some pies. All right, you could create a pie that won't create diabetes. How about that? It tastes good, but it won't kill you. How about that? You got to be creative, y'all. That's what we're here for, to be creative, to win, to be successful. Don't let life pass you by without giving it a try. And I know there's do or do not. There is no try, but at least if it do something. You gotta do something, y'all. You gotta do something. Please do something. You only get one life to live. Lil Wayne said that you get one life to live, never ask for another again. I don't understand what he said after that. All right, some people's bars, you can hear the first part, and the last part, you might need Google Translator. All right, hip hop translator. Go create that. All right, are you tech savvy? Do you do code? Create the hip hop translator. All right, hip hop translator. What did he say? We don't know. Find out. Be creative, y'all. Do something. Go create something, because it's there's a life out there for you that you can only dream of. And that life that you feel that you're worthy of and deserving of, the Creator created you to experience it through you. God is in us, y'all. You gotta use that God in you. Everybody else is using the God in them. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of what they're gonna say? Really? The people who don't pay your bills, the people who aren't going to take the risk with you and end up going on the jet with you, private jet probably. You won't be like you go after your dream. You could be like Floyd Mayweather. You go after your dream. You could be flying in a private jet, enjoying yourself, living your life, family all in it, grandson all in it. Why not, man? You only get one life. Do something special with it. You have something special in you. Take that quality and increase your quality of life. Take the good qualities that God gave you and increase your qualities of life. I guarantee you, your life will never be the same. Your life will never be the same. The choice is yours. Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe, G.I. Drew. Yo, knowing is half the battle. I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe, all right? Don't let the graveyard rob you of your gifts. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.